Breaking news as AH confirms that she is indeed suing her own team. That's right, her own insurance companies. On 01/13/2023, she said, yes, I am indeed going to do this. And it looks like she's blaming them for the loss in Virginia. That's right. She's saying they didn't follow through on what they were supposed to. This prejudiced her defense. So she had no way of winning. And probably my favorite part of this is that apparently she now believes in that same U.S. legal system that she decided to denounce when it came to her posting on Instagram about the Virginia decision. That's right. Remember her talking about the flawed system, how juries don't work out and all? Well, she wants a jury trial here. Oh, I hope we get this too. I mean, she's going after the people that know everything behind the scenes. They know all of the dirt. They know how everything played out, and apparently it played out badly. You and I, we're going to talk about this one today, too. Oh, man, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. So AH filed this on 01/13/2023, in which she is indeed going after her own team. She is countersuing one of her insurance companies. One of them, they decided to sue her, saying, hey, you locked us out of all of this stuff. You can't make us pay for what happened in Virginia. Well, she says, yeah, I can make you pay. And in fact, if it wasn't for what you did, I could have won there. I mean, that's pretty much what it says. This stuff, it's fabulous. I mean, if you read into the nature of the action, this is what she claims happened. New York Marine, again, one of the two insurance companies that underwrote everything, even though she said she was paying for this stuff out of pocket, sold AH an insurance policy, which it promised to defend and indemnify AH against, amongst other things, lawsuits alleging that she defamed others. Now, when she was sued by JD for defamation, she says that she timely notified this insurance company and asked them to defend her. Now, they promised to do so, but she says it did not provide the full and capable defense to which she was entitled. It failed to pay the attorney fees and costs that it was obligated to pay for her defense, and it acted in other ways that prejudiced AH in her defense. So again, if you look at that, just point blank, she is blaming them for the fiasco that went on in Virginia. Yeah, somebody needs to invest in a mirror. Now, this gets even better when you read what follows. Why? Well, just listen to this. Quote, in acting in this manner and described in greater detail below, the insurance company, they breached their contractual duties, tortiously violated the insurance policy's implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing, and repudiated the duties that it owed AH while she pursued her appeal in the lawsuit brought by JD. The insurance company's conduct and its coverage policies are contrary to the terms of its insurance policy, the laws, facts, and insurance industry's customs and practice, so she's entitled to recover damages to compensate her for the injuries that they caused, they inflicted, and she wants punitive damages because of their tortious bad behavior. Now, that's amazing to me, too, because, again, the insurance company has said, we're not going to pay for this stuff. Why? Because you have unclean hands. You forced out our lawyers, the ones that we picked up, you wrote them out of the lawsuit. Essentially, you decided to go your own way. Then after she loses, she says, no. You guys, you caused all of this stuff. Like I said, it is going to get really, really ugly because a lot of people, they're going to get their say in the aftermath of what happened. Now, from there, we get a lot more finger pointing. I mean, at first, she reviews the company itself. She says, hey, this is what they say that they do. This is their website and more. Then she talks about the policy. After that, she talks about their breaches and bad faith conduct. This is what she says that they did. Quote, AH timely notified the insurance company of the JD lawsuit. The insurance company initially agreed to defend AH subject to a reservation of rights. Unfortunately for AH, the insurance company performance never lived up to its promises. Indeed, they never fully paid for AH's defense, leaving AH to incur hundreds of thousands of dollars in defense costs not paid by any insurer. They withdrew from AH's defense, expressly repudiated its duties to defend AH, and has consistently placed its interest above those of AH. And again, they have said the reason that they withdrew from all of this is because she didn't go along with what she said she would. In fact, they said that she had unclean hands. She forced out their lawyers. She did everything with the legal team that she chose to go forward her way. And well, she ended up losing for that. And they said, nah, we're not going to pay at all. Now, what's interesting is how she frames what happened with the lawyers versus how they frame it. Quote, specifically, October 2019, the insurance company reserved rights to deny coverage on the ground that AH behaved intentionally, thus creating a conflict of interest with AH and giving AH the right to independent counsel, with the insurance company being obligated to pay for the fees and costs of this independent counsel. Nonetheless, the insurance company refused to agree to defend AH through independent counsel and instead appointed its own counsel. Despite requests from AH to reconsider, the insurance company persisted in its position, making it impossible for AH to fully accept this quote-unquote defense provided by the insurance company without prejudicing her defense in the JD lawsuit. Insurance companies appointed counsel, they ultimately withdrew November 20th, 2020. And again, they say that's because AH would not have her counsel put them on any documentation. Essentially, they locked them out of everything, even though that is one of the express points that she was supposed to have when it came to getting their money. That's going to come out in the trial, too. They're going to talk about everything that went on. I'm sure that we could hear some stuff from certain lawyers that she decided to lock out too, how they were treated and beyond. Like I said, this has the ability to get nasty. Really, really nasty, considering how many people that she has thrown under the bus, how many she has gone after, and so much more. Now, she also brings up the appeals, saying when we got to the appeals, they said they weren't going to cover anything. She doesn't bring up why. She doesn't talk about actual malice anywhere. She just says they refused to pay anything. Again, she had to come out of pocket hundreds of thousands of dollars. And because of that, again, she now believes in the same U.S. legal system she denounced when it came to Instagram posts about Virginia and about JD. She said she couldn't get anything done there. I mean, look at that jury system. Yeah, she now wants a jury trial. Isn't that amazing? But anyway, let me know what you think about this. We'll probably review the whole document through something, probably a live stream. This is going to be fun to watch, though. Thank you, too, for what you do with the channel. There are links in the description if you want to help out more. Thank you. Ending here. Again, thank you. Appreciate you.